So I'm on the way to a funeral right now for my oldest patient. He's 98 years old, and I miss him already. When somebody dies, and that, you know, they're involved in our office, I don't know what you do, but it's a real important time to reach out in a very loving way, but also it's an opportunity for you to show your appreciation to their family. So I'll go to as many visitations as I can. This one I missed the visitation, so I'm going to the funeral. I send flowers, you know, nothing big, but big enough. I want it to be nice. I always say, you know, send $100 worth of flowers. Make sure you write a condolence from you and your spouse or significant other on the page for you know, the funeral home's page, where you can leave a condolence. It's important for you to feel connected to these people. I think it helps me. This guy, he came into my office and was told, and so was his wife, as a matter of fact, that he was too old to heal, that he should just get used to being old. At that point, he was 90, and every time he went to the doctors, he was frustrated because every single answer was, well, what do you expect? You're 90. Or, well, you're lucky. You made it to 90. They never really ever gave him a chance to heal. And you have to remember, when somebody comes into your office, whether they're 90, whether they're 4 hours old, whether they're 50, whether they've had back pain for 10 years, whether they just got into a car accident, they have cancer, MS, you know, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they have. If they have a subluxation, you can help them. See, in the morning, I always just pray a simple prayer: God, just send me the people you want me to help today, the people that I can help. So when they show up, I won't be confused. See, I don't need to have... Chiropractic sometimes is difficult enough, and we make it even more difficult by wondering whether or not we have what it takes to help. You know, because you see what the clinical picture looks like. Well, this guy, at 90 years old, 8 years ago, couldn't walk. He had massive bilateral numbness going down the legs, and they told him that he was too old to operate on him, too old to operate, and to just put him in a home. His son-in-law brought him in and said, can you help? And I said, absolutely. Because I prayed this morning, and I told him this. I told him I prayed, God, only bring me the people I can help. And so you're here, so I must be able to help. And the old guy said to me, I believe you. And he said it with a depth of certainty that was really quite impressive. As I came to know him over the years, he's a really strong believer. One of my favorite times of the day, his wife and he live next door, one of my favorite times of the day would be when they would walk by holding hands on their way to Tim Hortons. I just loved it. It just made me smile every day, and it made other people smile too. I learned from him what long-lasting love looks like. I learned that doing the little things still matter decades later. And I learned that you can gain a lot of respect in this world being quiet and thoughtful. You know, chiropractic has an amazing ability to bring people together, to bring someone back to a state of wholeness. But this week, you know, thinking about him passing away made me revisit an understanding that the power that allows the person in front of you to heal has nothing to do with you. God put that power there. You have the uncanny ability to remove interference, to allow the power that created somebody in the first place to flow from above down, inside out in that human being. We get to do this. This week, think of all your, difficult cases, difficult cases. I want you to think about those. And I want you to think about the fact that if they have a spine, they're no less difficult. They might be difficult to clear. You might have trouble clearing them. They may have a difficult subluxation pattern for you to figure out. But there's no such thing as a difficult case. All right? There's no such thing as a difficult case. I want you to think about that this week as I think about my good friend and neighbor. I'm going to miss him.